Hello and welcome back to Monster Train. I think today's Sunday. I think I'm gonna record all of my videos, not for the week of course, but I'm gonna record the videos of up until the update, which is coming out on Wednesday. So I think I'll do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so 3 videos today. It's a nice easy goal, something small to do, you know. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? We will play Umbra today. And let's see, I know I've won with Umbra Stygian. What haven't I won with Umbra? Looking into this, loading into this. You know what? Umbra Underlegion, there it is. Dude, it's every run. Now, I'm gonna do Umbra Banished. I wanna knock out this gold crown. Now that we're picking clan combos again, I wanna get rid of these gold crowns. They're very sad. So let's do Umbra Banished. And I think you should just always play Just Cause. In my mind, I like Inspire, but I don't know. I think Umbra Banished is a little bit deceptive because in my mind it's like, oh, a new clan must be a free win, right? Not really. Nah, not entirely. I think that Banished may have a little trouble scaling. I mean, I've lost with it once. Probably this unit was involved. I think Battle Dancer is very bad. But starting the game with Battle Dancer, maybe you can play around it. We'll see. I'll give him another try. Right now, like, again, if we were on a big streak, this is like a never play for me. But we can experiment. You never know. Pyre Hunter, Entropy, Entropy Pyre, and let's begin. Windblade Battle Dancer is not the worst. I'll say that. Oh, and Valor grants an additional +1 armor per stack. That's cool too. Not too bad. Yeah, I hope you're doing well out there. I hope you're having a nice day. Play Architect Penumbra today. I am fine. I woke up not too long ago, but I'm less tired today because I didn't have a coffee the night prior. And anything else? Not really. I've been trying to work out lately. It's like the only really exciting thing going on. Trying to be more active, move around a bit. I was going for walks fairly regularly, but now I'm like, you know, doing some body weight exercises. I don't know how long I'll be able to stick to it because I have a problem of just never really wanting to stick to stuff like this, but I'm trying, man. Maybe now that I'm older, I'm more mature, who knows? I don't know. 45 plus 15 is 60. Oh, you give me a damage morsel. Alright, you should just play this safe. You don't want to risk this guy going by. So you play Spear Steward here. No more morsels to be fed. But that's okay, because now we one-shot these 60 HP enemies, and we have Valor for armor, so I think we're fine. What you do here is you just pull this guy to the front, and then you pull the Battle Dancer to the front. What I will say about Battle Dancer, even though I think he's pretty bad, I think his actual good use case is that he's really good as a frontliner in this clan. As long as you can get him to stabilized, he actually does not do terribly as your frontline unit, because he gets a lot of Valor, and Valor is really good defensively. It's just not that good offensively in my experience so far. And so I feel like he struggles in that regard, but like, look at this, man. 30 Valor? That's pretty good. The problem, of course, is that this clan combo is not great for finding clears for frontline, right? We're not going to have the greatest run of all time here in that regard. I think you just take the ping. It's good to take a Calcified Ember from the first fight here because it gives you a good way to clear the floor. Or not clear the floor, sorry. I'm thinking ahead. It's good to take a Calcified Ember here because it gives you +1 draw in the next fight. It's good to take Cleave here because it gives you a way to clear the floor, although actually Cleave is not that good into Entropy Seraph, come to think of it. This is unfortunate. I might actually just do a run here going no Steel Shop early game, because it's really important to see an arm shop as banished, but I mean, I guess we could just play around the guy. Alright, I suppose. Just play around the guy. Battle Dancer. Morsel Master. It's alright. I think you grab 14 damage Morsel Master here, and then you roll and hope you get something good. These are terrible. Alright. Well, we played Titan Knight Battle Dancer, and we're sad. We wanted Multi-Strike or Dualism for him there. We did not get offered those. I'm gonna make Morsel Master do 8 more? No, that seems not good. Alright, let's head on. I think this is another unit that needs exactly Multi-Strike or Multi-Strike Dualism. And if you don't see it, you gotta kind of fuck around. I mean, you can maybe make it without Dualism, or without Multi-Strike, but Dualism is required. In my eyes. Invasion Trial, I mean, you kind of just have to take it here. Kind of forced. And I will probably play middle floor. I don't know, I don't want to play top floor because I think the Flagellants kind of just beat me down. Maybe I play bottom floor here. And then we can fit a Train Steward in here, because this way we can play like Morsel Master, Shield Steward, top floor for cleanup. That's a little bit better in my eyes. Now what? I think you don't sweat Pyre HP here, you need to sweat winning the game here. Survival is the game plan. I want to play Cleave, but I don't think I can. Actually, I might have to play Cleave. But then I don't get to play Just Cause, which is actually really bad. Oh, it is not good. I think I must Cleave. I guess I could play Just Cause, but I feel like it's actually better for me to just go Morsel here. I think that's gotta be the play. It would have been nice if it was a damaging Morsel, but you know, what can you do? This gives us a little bit of time before we're on the clock now, and ideally I would pull something a little better here. I did not. This turn is quite bad. Well, I think you gotta start scaling a little bit down here. Even if it's ugly. And then this wave is scary. I'll throw in a Shield Steward since all my morsels go top floor now. It's a shame about the Collector, but you know. We're not in a good spot here. We're in a very weak spot. You have to recognize that. I did not cheap out in the steel shop though. I don't feel like this is a weak spot because I was greedy or anything like that. This is just a weak spot because I am weak. Unfortunately for me. Oh man, it would be so good to feed this guy a morsel excavator here. It would be quite nice. I fear it's not to be. So let's go like Windblade, Just Cause. And then I'm gonna go Magma Morsel, I guess. And Tumbra Assault here. Morsel like this, I suppose? I wonder if it's wrong to play this Spear Steward. I'm not actually sure. Obviously we're not going to kill the boss here, right? We aren't doing enough damage for that on this bottom floor. Maybe if we high roll, but we did not. We get a Cleave actually, that might make a big enough difference. Oh, what do you know? We did high roll a Cleave. I didn't pull a Just Cause there, which is surprising. But yeah, the game plan was, of course, just to throw Morsels top floor to win this out, which would have also been fine. I took some damage for the trial, I missed the Collector, and it's tough overall. It's not a great start. But you see, Titanite here makes the difference between taking like an extra 20 or 30 damage, right? That's where you're supposed to not be greedy, basically. Unfortunately, we're broke. I need to take more pings for this early game. I fear it is the only way. I think you gotta play Cleave again. I don't think you can be too picky about it. Okay, well, another Umbra Banner does not do us much good, so we'll go to the arm shop and hope we high roll. Unfortunately, I'm really broke. But I don't think there's anything in the magic shop either. There's a Hall of Mirrors. Enchanted Chamber, Overgrowth, Carapace. Cloudwood Tome, Umbra Tome, Tome of the Lost Path. I don't feel like Umbra Tome does anything for us. This run is terrible. There's nothing good here. Tome of the Lost Path doesn't do anything because what would we find? We'd find like a Train Steward. Cool. But I guess it's the only thing to do here, right? Take a flight, because then at least we get some shifting in for free. Okay, now we could play Tome of the Lost Path plus Hall of Mirrors. I think what you're actually supposed to do is play like Hall of Mirrors Penumbra here, maybe? The problem is I can't buy Hall of Mirrors and then deploy a bullet, which is actually depressing. But Hall of Mirrors plus Architect Penumbra would be pretty cool. So I think I'll just take it. That's probably the only thing to do here. I mean, I'm not taking Overgrowth Carapace, am I? Maybe Overgrowth Carapace Architect Penumbra, and then we put him on his own floor and he wins us the fight? Maybe. It's not the worst. I really want to try Hall of Mirrors Architect Penumbra. Because you're going to go -2, right? But then you play him and you're +8 on the end game. So you have a Hall of Mirrors floor with... What would it be? It would be 3 space, 11, -6. You have 5 open space on a floor. So you can play Hall of Mirrors and then play like 2 2s, 2 1s. It actually doesn't sound that good. I'm gonna play Overgrowth Carapace rather. And that'll just be our savagery game plan now. Alright. Or sorry, our Archeon gameplay. My apologies. So we'll go throw Penumbra, probably middle floor. We'll do Battle Dancer, Morsel Master bottom floor. And I guess that's it. The good news is we draw 8 per turn, so we don't have as much trouble in the early game getting to our cards. I think that Entropy Pyre is really annoying late game, but it is really good early. And in this spot, we're going to be pretty happy to play it. I think I'm playing Antumbra Assault here. What's the order? If I pull this up, he does get the Valor. Cool. Or the armor is what I was interested in there. He does get armor. That's good. We should be okay in this fight because we just Giga stack now with morsels and be okay. But I don't know. Pack morsels. I tank 4 damage because that's the life. You go like... I need damage more than anything else, right? And then... Morsel... Lifesteal here. No, it's fake. It's fake. It doesn't do anything. I want to play Calcified Ember. I suppose I should. I don't think it's great to play Tome of the Lost Path here. I don't think it does anything meaningful. We're just going to stack armor and win Relentless via that, ideally. So we just do things like Antumbra, Assault the backline. The important part about this run is that we picked up some ways to ping off backline. Probably the most important thing we did in this run. It's like this. It's +3 when he sees a morsel move through him. Looks like that. I might take damage from the 65 HP 4 attack guy here, which is a little bit tough, but nothing you can really do about it. I could cleave him. Should I cleave him or should I Overgrowth Carapace? That's the question of the day. I think I should cleave. And then I'm always taking 5 from Archeon here. I don't think I need Overgrowth Carapace. Maybe I do. That's a tough call. Let's see what our morsel is. Energy morsel. If only you were here 1 turn sooner. I think we're good to cleave. I'm pretty sure I'm safe. Just looking at it, I don't think we should actually have any trouble surviving Archeon here. I don't think he has the sauce. We've juiced this Battle Dancer up very much. You're like Windblade. I mean, with this turn, I think it's actually for sure the right play to cleave there. It's a shame we took the 5 from Archeon, and we also took like 6 or 7 damage from the Pyre. But that's okay. Normally I would be complaining about this Pyre, but not today. Should I have Calcified Ember there? No, I don't think so. Fly. Normally I would be complaining about the Pyre though because of all the damage we took, but it actually makes a huge difference. Actually no, I bottom decked anyway. Fuck this stupid Pyre. Sorry. My apologies. 10 damage taken. Fuck my stupid Chungus Pyre. Hate this thing. Give me Furnace Tap. I think it's a plan typically. Sword Maiden is okay. Probably a better dualism target than the dude here, wherever he is. Battle Dancer? There he is. Better to build around since Battle Dancer is locked into Titanite. And it's of course going to be energy. No doubt. And the Overgrowth Carapace, as usual, was a waste of my money. Very cool. Here's Dualism Smidge. We want Dualism Multi. Bloodthirsty Blade? I don't think so. I think it's kind of weak, right? You go Bloodthirsty Blade for what? It's never going to be as good as Glass Cannon is, and this unit's 10 HP, so Glass Cannon's basically minus... Oh, it's 20 HP, so it's minus 19 HP on Sword Maiden, but she's never even going to be touched. It's a little weird, though, because she has to be at the front to get the armor. I don't know. Here's Dualism Queen. Fuck your shit. I'm gonna go ahead and make Battle Dancer tiny, since he is just going to sit at the front of the floor now, typically. It's a fine play. And I will go all the way on Architect. I think you could actually make a case for just going a little dip in the Glutton here, but Architect is better. It's like putting a free unit on a floor where we're ideally going to see something good at the arms shop here. But I do, because of how I've played this, I actually shouldn't have bought Smidgestone. I fucked up my economy by not thinking. I have to take this trial now. Thankfully, it's very takeable. That's the good news. But I am, like, forced into taking this trial. I have no choice. Okay. What's the word today, fellas? Sword Maiden says Windblade. That's alright. I should probably just put Penumbra on this floor since he's free. Any reason not to? I don't think so. Well, this is actually better than I thought. I thought I was one short. I can actually play Battle Dancer and Morsel Master and still have room to play the Morsel, so that's really good. I will do the shift equipment on you, and we play our entire deployment now, which is crazy. Okay. Of course I draw Overgrowth Carapace turn 1 here. Hilarious. Honestly, I might just play it for the plus 16 on Sword Maiden. Seems alright. This run looks fucking awful. Oh my god. This looks really bad. I thought by now it would start looking better. Oh man. We're in trouble. I can't kill a single 180 health enemy. Oh my. I think he dies if I do this? I don't know. I don't feel like thinking about it. Just put it on the back. It's all the same. And then I pull you to the front so that you get 88 armor. And then... I think this run is really bad and I actually just need to Morsel. I need to Morsel Train Stewards here and tank 3 damage to Pyre. Because these curses are about to come fast and furious. It's a huge cleave. It's a very good cleave. It's a game-winning cleave. And then it's going to be Spear Steward. And then it's going to be Toll. And hopefully we stabilize. It's tough because Battle Dancer is actually just worse than Sword Maiden in every conceivable way. She's just so much better. It's kind of sad for him. Here's your Windblade. Plus 16. I need a damage morsel, please. Thank you. And I think a lifesteal morsel's fine. Kill the Toll. And just do like a little flip, I think. Are you 80? So as long as these two kill you, it's fine. I think this is probably fine. Maybe just one flip for Titanite actually is going to be better. Probably. Alright. Well, I may as well go plus 2 here then. Definitely looking like we have put together a survival by just like existing here, basically. Put a bunch of shit on the floor and then sit tight type of deal. And you know what? It's alright. It'll get us to Kale. And then we have plenty of time for this game to show us something moderately playable. I pray. I'm not doing a count on Calcified Ember for dodge, or for draw, by the way. I just don't care. I am not going to think about it. It's all good. What you got for me? Void Binding? It's pretty tough to pick Void Binding here, I must say. Maybe with all this draw, I just take Engine Upgrade. Probably it's good. Everlasting Light? Alright, we have some hope now. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Blood-Soaked Arena, Imprisoned Zephyr. Who are you? Steadfast Crusader, Avenger. I don't think Avenger's that good. Steadfast Crusader's okay. He's probably fine. And then I'm gonna take Blood-Soaked Arena. It's not Imprisoned Zephyr. And then it's Deployable Everlasting Light. And then we just head on, grab our removals, take out, probably two. Well, the Spear Stewards actually kind of matter. What is bad about this deck? The thing is, there's a lot of bad things about this deck, but any piece that I take out is like upsetting the balance. So I guess it is one of each of these for now. Alright. Let's get after it. I'll take this Invasion Trial. Normally you should never take this trial, but it is just going to hit my full HP Pyre, and I need money. We have to basically just trade HP for money here. Because we're not losing too much for it otherwise. I think it is always just Penumbra on the floor. And we're going to do Battle Dancer, Steadfast Crusader here. And he can just go wherever. Everlasting Light always goes on the one with Dualism. I think Glass Cannon just goes on Penumbra. Morsel Master goes up here. Okay. So, I want you to fly away. Before you go, I might want to cleave for saving 12 HP. Always doing this to lead us off, right? It's always going to be Steadfast Crusader slides forward. It's like considerable to cleave here. I don't think it's that good. I think I'm cleaving and saving this HP. So you want to do like Antumbra Morsel, Magma Morsel up here, and then you fly him down, I think is the play. And then you're like, ping one of these, another damage morsel hits, and that's the top floor cleared. I don't think I need to cleave yet, but I guess it's like cleave versus double vengeful shard play, right? So let's just cleave this middle floor. That's pretty good. An acceptable turn, I would say. The biggest problem of this positioning, by the way, which I didn't realize, is that Penumbra needs to be further forward, I think, because he hits so much damage. Engine upgrade top floor. How much is this? 36. I think you go front. And let's give Overgrowth Carapace to anyone here. Damage is damage. Yeah, it gets us 132 through to the Zealot. We might just get crushed here, though. It's very hard to actually finish these turns off, I'm afraid. You get Blood-Soaked Arena and it starts to almost look playable. I just play this for sure. Once I kill this guy, I think we're actually stable. So I think I have to fly my Morsel Master away. It's the play here. I don't know where I fly him though. He's 30 HP. I want this Windblade for sure. More damage is gooder. I gotta fly to top floor. I engine upgraded the wrong floor, by the way. For sure. A misplay. But we kill you, which lets us make 2 magma morsels. Then, are you ready for this? We furnace tap a magma morsel to catch the backline to get the collector. Yeah, man. That's where we are. We're furnace tapping morsels. That looks good. That looks quite good, I must say. Let's come up here and I hit the cleave. And then I hit the packed morsels. I load up another magma morsel for our top floor hero. And then, as I feel like if we enter Relentless, we win Relentless because we just have so much armor. So I'm gonna focus on not taking damage here. Alright, I got nothing. Too bad. This is a good thought though. Because if we get like 1 damage morsel in there, we save some HP. Of course. Well, Entumber Assault has just been like actually hard carrying us through this fight. It's been kind of just hard carrying this entire run, if I'm gonna be honest with you. And then at the end, I fly him back down, pull you forward, and slam you up, I think is the idea. And I think we have successfully made it out of this fight only taking 10 damage. I believe is where we have left off. Fly, my friend. Save all this HP, hit the cleave, why not? Alright. Well, this run's looking really good, I must say. This run's looking quite strong. We're looking well off here for sure. All we have to do is get like a little bit lucky and then everything comes together. I guess I could just take another engine upgrade, why not? I'm drawing to 10 anyway. Link Shredder for trample? Maybe. Maybe. Possibly. We go left. I need to find multi-strike. Dualism again, eh? It's okay, there's other things to find here. I think smidge stoning is not that good, but we're rich, so maybe I should just do it. No, he wants HP anyway. I roll. Oh, thank God. Oh, I was not ready to play the rest of the run like this. Phew. Bless. I think the equipment is still good because it's triggers for Sword Maiden, and I want to keep a little bit of cleanup duty on the higher floors. It seems like unbelievably important. So I think the Spear Steward is gone. The cleanup duty is going to be Shield Steward plus Morsel Master. And we're going to ditch a Shade Splitter. I think that's the play here. Alright. Here we go. I don't know why I'm saying here we go, like this fight's the hard one, the hard one's the next fight. If we run into a savagery fight, I think we actually have a little bit of sorrow today. But maybe we just don't. We're most of the way to a winning run now, I think, with Dualism, Multi-Strike, Everlasting Light all locked in. Which is good news. Overgrowth Carapace. Whoa. Nice. You get Everlasting Light. I guess I could leave a slot open and Overgrowth Carapace the dude here. Maybe it's okay. Then what? I guess I would play Steadfast Crusader top 4 then. Maybe it's alright. I don't know. Good news is turn 1 actually looks pretty playable. Give me a sec while I think about it. We are going to engine upgrade. I'm pretty into this. I think I'm going to Glass Cannon. I'm going to Antumbra Assault, and then I can just kind of ignore this Cherub completely, which is good. And if you haven't been paying attention, morsels get eaten before Resolve triggers, so I will get value on Battle Dancer here no matter what. Okay, good turn 1. And then... I think it gets weird on this turn. Does that morsel go to the top? No, it just ceases to exist. Does get a little weird. Guess I could do this, Tome of the Lost Path, fly him forward. It makes the most sense. Furnace tapping here is of course a disaster, because you just take so much damage. Although maybe I have enough Ember... You know what? No, I should Furnace tap here. Yeah, I'm gonna undo. Sorry. Oh no, run invalid. Shut up. I have enough for this. Silence yourself at once. Do not presume to speak to me in this manner, fool. Oh, but streamer, now you know what more. Shut. Okay, it's fine. We're good now. I think from this spot we now have the damage to punch through the fight. This clan combo would have a little trouble fighting Savagery Seraph here, though, I will admit. You're gonna go up into my Pyre and waste a bunch of my time. Trample is nice here, potentially, but before. I'm already clearing everything. I think I'm just gonna engine upgrade middle floor again. Get this guy to stop him from wasting so much of my time. Yeah, we're clearing everything. The only thing is I don't get to play Bloodsoaked Arena immediately, which is a little bit sad. Yeah, I think this is like a run concept that exists that doesn't ever, or like was probably theorized but never actually happened in Monster Train 1, where you just kind of like stack so much energy as Umbra that you outpace Emberdrain. Like I can just Furnace tap here because I have so much energy. Probably going to the arms shop. I'm going to this arms shop. I need to go to this magic shop, which means I shouldn't even bother playing out Calcified Embers here, is the ultimate opinion. Or not Calcified Embers, sorry, Vengeful Shards, because there's no reason to. I am playing this fight too cautiously. I have won it for sure. I can just kind of play my Embers and then turn, my Shards and then turn. Here's Punk Shredder. Anyway, here's Punk Shredder. Yeah, we're just very slow to get scaled at this point. I think once we're online, we're good, but it takes a long time to get there. $425 armor. Sheesh. That's a lot of armor. That's quite a bit. Minus 22. Cool. Yeah, so the good news is we can be slow to scale into Entropy Seraph. This is like the Seraph for it. That's really nice. Don't take wings, it's fine. Don't take energy, it's fine. I think what you're supposed to do now is go duplicate, duplicate, and thankfully it lines up very nicely, right? We got pretty lucky across the board on this run. There's a lot of things that are very good here, in my opinion. So I'm gonna dupe Sword Maiden first. Intrinsic Holdover Cleave is probably winning. Just like full stop. I think that's really good. Except it's really bad into this Seraph. But it's good after the Seraph. And it stops the silencers. Yeah, I think it's still good. Intrinsic Holdover Cleave It's a lot of damage to like patch up this fight as well, because we don't do well in the savagery here, right? So this is also we don't do well in the corruption actually. Come to think of it, so this is good for both of those. I don't really feel like I need to purge cards right now. I think I don't care what I draw from the Sword Maiden pulling a card, so it doesn't matter. -1 Furnace Tap is fine. Let's head on. Yeah. 200, which I think is hard to call, because I have to think about it. It's 3 equips, which is 48 Valor. With the cleave. I don't know, I'm pretty rich. I don't think I need to risk it. It's a scary fight anyway, so why bother taking the risk? Thank you, my champion, Intrinsic Space Prism. Dude, he's actually fucking nuts now, though, because Space Prism sucks. What do you know? Wah. Wah. So true. Bell Dancer here. He gets Overgrowth, you get Everlasting Light, you get Everlasting Light as well as, or not Everlasting Light, the other one. That's all fine. And then I'll leave the space for the guy. Okay, here we are. I guess Battle Dancer should be the one to fly, because we can send you forward, hit the cleave, and then I'll fly you up later. And we are getting healing, so I don't even need to think about these Vengeful Shards. Let's play this guy. And then I think this Pyre is really annoying. I've said it many times, I'm a big detractor of it, but it is, like, for sure game winning in this run. There's no doubt about it. It is very, very good here. Of course. Like glass cannon, I must cleave, which is probably fine. Who cares, basically? I think I should actually shuffle the Sword Maidens forward like this as well. Good job, buddy. Here's some HP as a reward. I should shuffle the Sword Maidens forward so they get a little armor. Just for safety, right? It's not bad to give yourself a 200 armor on the turn. I was gonna say 100 armor is more. Engine upgrade top floor. Cleave here. And I should probably just fly him up to the front now. Oh wow, actually bad. What do you know? It's okay, we feed infinite HP, and then he just gets slammed. He gets smoked 86 HP, it's over for you, Buster. Get out of here. Here's the number, you can stop dying. And then we're done. This run's over, or this fight's over. I don't need to think too hard, right? I think it's easy to get lost in the thought. I don't need to think here. This one's a wrap. Just hit the cleaves. We're all good. You could get a little more valor here and there with the shifting, but it really doesn't matter. We're gonna be winning for sure once I finish my duplicates here. Here, I'll get a little more. Okay, we can just be doing that. And cleave. I have 7 energy, just naturally. That's pretty cool. Good try, Rax. You almost had me. Okay, so from here, the finish to this run, how do you get to the end of this one? I'm not opposed to taking another engine upgrade. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's also kind of fine to play Crucible Extension here because we kind of need the space, mostly for the Overgrowth Carapace scaling. I think it's actually good. It's weird because we're gonna make 2 cards golden here, which is not something that happens too often, but it gives us the space to play Punk Shredder. It's pretty good. So what's the cap here? We go into the arm shop and we look around. We go into the trinket shop and we look around. I don't get enough for Guild Marker. Ancient Pinion is fine, but I actually don't want this because I don't have enough money for it. I know what you're thinking, but we want to have enough money to reroll this and buy a relic and then still afford the arm shop, which we cannot do if we buy Ancient Pinion. There was a specific hit here I was looking for, I did not find it. I wanted to see if there was a equipment draw for free, or a room draw for free. So now we have to count our energy. It's 1 for Battle Dancer. It's 2-3 for Sword Maidens. It's 4 for Everlasting Light. And that's all the required plays. So even still, I don't think I can do Void Armament. Can I? No, because that makes it 7. So I'll roll. We're looking for a Twin Blade. If there's no Twin Blade, it's okay. We instead then go Deployable Blood-Soaked Arena. And we go... Where is it? E. L, J, E. Everlasting Light. That's what you're after here. And then we go Wing Steel because it's fine. More draw is cool. And I'll purge probably the Shield Steward at this point because he's just outclassed. And I'll do 1 just cause. I think the morsels are not as bad as they seem. Oh, they're not that good in this fight though. Alright. Here we are. Okay, I think we can play middle floor here for decent value. Pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wonder if I should just skip Battle Dancer. I don't think so. I think he's fine. It's like Blood-Soaked Arena, Everlasting Light, Everlasting Light. I have to play Steadfast Crusader top floor. Is the only like caveat here. And we didn't get Overgrowth Carapace, so this unit's actually pretty bad. Overgrowth Carapace, wow. What do you know? Speak of the devil. And the cleaves don't do a lot, but I think I still need to hold it. Yeah, the Overgrowth Carapace is actually important for my guy. Because he needs Overgrowth Carapace in order to have enough base attack early to clear backline. Yeah, otherwise we'd be in a little trouble here. Oh, he's just dead. Okay, well I don't really care about that then. Here's this for you. If he dies, it doesn't really bother me much because we get 192 on Sword Maiden. That's chill. I can play Crucible Extension. I can play... I don't want Engine Upgrade bottom floor. It has to go top floor. And then we can do Glass Cannon Penumbra. And we can do probably just Shade Splitter last card. I don't think it's going to be very viable to be spending on Vengeful Shards right now. Yeah, that's fine. So, Battle Dancer, you did your best. You're pretty terrible in general. You did your best. So movement is no longer a viable thing to care about. I'll just play Furnace Tap here, and we'll just let this singular Sword Maiden go absolutely bonkers on him. Oh, damage shield. I was like, damn, he's taking no damage. Yeah, damage shield. Cool. 62. Hold that shit. I should sap. I should definitely sap. I was thinking I shouldn't play it, but that's Pyre damage, and that's the wrong thought. Here's melee weakness on Sarah. The main thing Holdover Cleave does in this fight, by the way, if you're unfamiliar with what we're doing with it, is we're using it to clear these backliners. It's also nice to hurt the heavies a little bit, but it's primarily to clear the backliners. I want to stop not silence. I want to be allowed to play my spells without fear of dying, basically. Because sometimes maybe one enemy slips by us here, basically, is the main thought. So being able to just lead off with they don't get in can't attack is very good. It's also good for cleaning up the heavies, which is something I didn't really respect it for. But yeah, it's good here. I think I should just skip this now because I get more from having Blood-Soaked Arena. Let this guy just full clear. Sword Maiden solos the rest of this fight for us pretty much. We've stabilized, I would say. And so I'm probably, I mean, I guess I'll just keep playing Hold Over Cleave. But like, this Sword Maiden just wipes everyone. She's a one-man army, one-woman army, one army. You cleave the silence here though because you don't get value otherwise. You don't even get the trample. So Crucible Extension didn't get to do anything here. I thought it would. What it was going to do was it was going to let me play the guy, right? It was going to. Fuck, I can't. My inability to speak. It was going to let me play Battle Dancer and Steadfast Crusader together and still have Overgrowth Carapace trigger, but it is not doing that, unfortunately. But it doesn't matter. The actual story of this run, and actually the story of this clan, is we're slow to scale, but once you get there, you're there. Like, we're there, right? And we're so ridiculously strong now. My one unit can run everything, but you need to do a lot of steps in this run to make sure you actually get there. Because we're going to take almost no damage, right? The only reason this isn't plus HP is because you don't get the Valor resolve at the end of the turn. But getting here is the hard part. And obviously you can miss pieces of this build. I didn't, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. And Savagery is a lot harder because Savagery gives you less time to scale. You do just have to take like 35 damage in that fight probably. But what you have to do against Savagery Seraph actually is you have to beef up more units to just kind of buffer hits so you save like 5 or 10 HP. Because that's all you can really do in that fight. It's a tough clan combo though, for sure. I think we should have no problem versus the Titans. Penumbra. Sword Maiden, sorry, I got lost for a second. Battle Dancer, Arena, Light. I can play Overgrowth Carapace here, it's cool. Go off, King. Plus 39. Hell yeah. Crucible Extension for 2 morsels. Cleave, Shard. Now we'll save our HP on Vengeful Shard, by the way. Now is the time. Yeah, and with Titanite, this guy should hold the line forever. He should have no trouble. This Pyre Light. I'd really like it if Pyre Light didn't -1 draw you. I think that's like the one thing that I know they're probably not going to fix because it's very minor. But I would really like it if I just didn't lose a draw on this Pyre with Pyre Light. I think that's really shitty. I'll keep talking about it for until the end of time, probably. But like, I really do think it's quite sad that it works like this. I want engine upgrade. Yeah, and we do have the ability to play Steadfast Crusader now, but I just don't need to. We Furnace Tap and we go. If they get through my Battle Dancer, I do lose. It is a little bit concerning. But I think they just won't get through him, I suppose. Nah. Well, actually, I suppose it's fine. You may as well Punk Shredder. Punk Shredder should go in front. He should be between the Battle Dancer and the Sword Maidens. Coolly. Slight error. Sap, cleave. We're done though, right? We're not going to lose this fight. I think it's inconceivable. And this is a fight that since we slow scale, I don't even get to complain about the Pyre's attack because it's not going to be Entropy dying or Dominion dying last. Corruption guy. Johnny Corrupt up there. It's going to be probably Savagery next turn. I took Wings Radiance, but it just hasn't worked out for me super well, sadly. But that's alright. It's still 1 melee weakness. I just wanted to hit like a 7 melee weakness nuke, you know? It would have been cool. This is actually why I complained about this Pyre, though. Do you see this fucking hand? Oh yeah, good hand. Very cool. Good turn. I played 5 Vengeful Shards. It's really annoying on the Titans, basically, to have to draw that. But it's not that bad, of course. I overhate this Pyre a little bit. But with the buffs to Heart of the Pact, I think we're gonna actually see. Holy crap! We might actually see though, Heart of the Pact, or we have to reassess what the worst Pyre in the game is. Actually, is what I'm trying to say. And Winged Spirit got buffed, which was my second string, so I don't know what the worst Pyre in the game is anymore. It might be this one just because it's annoying. But they're all kind of fine. Just take like 66 damage in this fight, something like that. Not quite, right? 50 something probably. 58, yeah. It's a lot of damage, but I guess that's not a big... I mean, 58 damage for playing a single floor is not that bad. It just means that we were slow to kill. All good. Check another one off. 2 golds. Ready? 3 pings. My god, I felt something. Takes us to only 14 cards unmastered and only 41 clan combos to go. Alright, well yeah, that's a good one. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.